All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Coming to you live from the Dubai International Airport. It's a little bit late here in Dubai. Let me lower the audio right there. I'm running my own hotspot, so I hope that the audio is coming through okay. I got my liquid beverage, which allows me to sit here with no mask. And I hope I'm streaming okay. I'm just having the laptop literally on my lap. Let's go to the charts. I don't know how much bandwidth I have, nor how much battery power I'll have. I got your live chat up. I know I haven't done a video in a little while, and I haven't done the private Q&A in a little while. And the Q&A is going to come back. I'll spend one day in New York, and then I'm off to Miami. So that one day in New York, I'll try and do a nice extended Q&A session. And then we're going to get the Q&A up on sale for the general public. And also the financial summit will be up on sale for the general public as well. All right, let's go to the charts. Hey, guys, before we go to the charts, I want to give a shout out to my friends, Carl from the Moon and Da Vinci Jeremy. And Crypto wasn't there in Dubai, but shout out to Crypto as well. But by the way, if you haven't seen this episode of Crypto Nights, this was my interview. It was really, really good from a beautiful background too. So Carl Moon. So with this channel, The Moon, look, guys, I know every time I'm on a stream with Carl, he gets a lot of shit from you guys, but he's a really nice guy. And here's the thing, right? There's nothing wrong with Bybit. It's a legitimate company. I don't promote it on my channel, but it doesn't mean that Bybit is in any way bad. Look, I don't promote casinos either. People are adults. If people want to trade with leverage, they can trade with leverage. If they don't want to trade with leverage, they don't have to trade with leverage. And I really don't understand all the hate you guys give Carl. I look, you don't have to watch him if you don't like him. Like a lot of people don't watch me, but look at the number of subscribers and look at the number of views that he gets. And these are legit views. They're not fake views. They're legit. Like, I don't get those numbers, so clearly he's doing something right. And anyway, I spend time with the guy when I'm in Dubai. I know you guys give me shit for doing it, but hey, I gotta have a few friends in this space. I can't piss off everyone. And on that note, we're gonna move on to the charts. So the daily chart is the most interesting of the bunch. The def cross between the 50-period moving average and the 200-period moving average. Sorry, it is like 4 in the morning. The def cross between the 50-period moving average and the 128-period moving average is a problem. There are other problems as well. Other averages are crossing over. Right now, we have one critical line in the sand, and that line is at $40,000. If Bitcoin can close above $40,000, even if it closes below the 200-period moving average, but above 40,000, I'm going to consider that a bullish sign because I don't believe in double tops. And this has one of these M-shaped patterns going on. And even though I don't really believe in double bottoms either, I am more of a believer in double bottoms than in double tops. Hey, Yas Shahal, shout out. Thank you for the super chat in Canadian dollars. So today's candle is looking pretty good. It's almost over. The candle ends in 15 minutes. I may or may not still be with you in 15 minutes. But in either case, that's a bullish looking candle. But we're going to need a lot more than this to turn the tide in the price. Let's back up to the weekly chart. So the weekly chart is on an MRI warning candle. And today is, I think today is only Monday. But the probability of us not getting an MRI buy is very small. The only way we are not getting an MRI buy is if the price rallies all the way to $47,000. And I really don't see that happening by Monday of next week. So we will get the MRI buy, but the MRI buy is looking like it's going to come at a higher level. What do we think about that? I'm not sure yet. Let's give it time and we'll figure it out. Right now, the overall posture of the weekly chart remains bearish, but I would not short at this moment in time. And I also would not go long in this moment in time. This is one of those wait and see moments. I would probably, on a weekly scale, I would trust the MRI warning up arrow, and I would rather be long than short, but only slightly, not enough to rush into a trade. Four-hour chart. Let's see what's going on. Sorry, 4-hour chart. Let's see what's going on. The 4-hour chart is really in the middle of nowhere, but the MRI is bullish. So therefore, I am bullish on the 4-hour chart. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart is looking bullish, very bullish actually, because we are working on a brand new 1-hour close with 11 minutes to go and the green star candle. So of course I will be bullish on the 1-hour chart. We got this giant MRI resistance lurking in the way. I haven't done a video in a while, but look at that. What a beautiful MRI buy right here. Look at this. That's a very nice MRI buy. Right into a warning sell. And now I would be more bullish than bearish on the hourly chart. All right, I see a question from Houston who remembers me using 7, 13, and 30. I don't remember using the 13. I certainly used the 7 period moving average, but only on a weekly scale. I don't recall using the 13. I certainly have used the 30 before. I don't like, and then how are they different than 30, 50, 200? I wouldn't use the 30, 50, 200. I would use the 20, 50, and 200. So I don't think I would use 30 as my lowest moving average. So most people use 3 moving averages: a short term, an intermediate term, and a long term. It's really up to you which moving averages you use. On a weekly scale, I like the 7 period moving average as my short term, though I'm not using it at the moment because the price of Bitcoin was moving too fast. So instead of using, sorry guys, it's 4 in the morning here, 3:30 in the, yeah, it's pretty much 4 in the morning. So I was using like the 7, the 20, and the 50, and now I'm using 20, 50, and 200 because I want to make sure where the 200 is in case we start to crash towards that 200. On a daily scale, I like the 128 moving average. And Bitcoin is so volatile that the 20 period daily moving average just wasn't doing very much. So that's why I'm using the 50, 128, and 200. All right, GBTC. Well, today is still holiday weekend, so we'll have to wait till tomorrow. Bitcoin dominance took a little bit of a nosedive today. So if we fall and close the candle below these lows of 42%, that's a little bit of trouble. Bitcoin really needs to reverse and go up against the shitcoins. Otherwise, this low may not hold. And Bitcoin will depreciate against the shitcoins. The futures markets are open, and I am now bullish on gold. Gold is now bullish on a daily time frame for me, and it is also bullish on a weekly time frame for me. So I'm bullish on gold, daily and weekly. I remain bullish on oil, and I am still neutral on the S&P 500, but I am leaning bullish very much. So any day, any minute now, the S&P 500 could turn bullish. It's very close to turning bullish. And that is it for me, guys. We pretty much have Taproot in the bank. I mean, we're at 97%, and it's about to be more because Mara Pool just started signaling for Taproot as well. So I think I always say Segwit. I don't know why I always say Segwit. So Taproot is pretty much in. Everyone is signaling for Taproot. Everyone is technologically ready for Taproot. So expect to get Taproot at the in the upcoming Bitcoin updates. We almost cleared the mempool. That is a good sign, and transactions were very cheap, and that is awesome. All right, I can look at your live chat for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna have to go board my flight. I got a nice 15-hour long trip. Rick, thank you for your super chat. Could you take a look at silver? Yeah, I can take a look at silver. All right, I haven't looked at silver since April. This is the weekly silver chart, and it looks pretty bullish. That is a bullish looking chart, guys. We are on a 7 weekly, so we got a few more weeks of upside, and the dailies on an MRI in the middle of the count. Silver is definitely leaning bullish to me. Will I take the entry on the daily BTC USD tomorrow? I'm not following the question. Carl isn't a Bitcoin maxi. That's okay. Look, um, if I only hung out with Bitcoin maxis, I'd have no one to hang out with. Like, there's like 7 Bitcoin maxis in Dubai, and some of them just showed up recently. I'm not like, if you expect me to only speak to Bitcoin maxis, then I won't have much of a life, would I? Neither is Da Vinci. They don't anyone to copy them. I'm not sure what that means. They're millions. I guess you mean they're millionaires. I guess. I mean, I don't ask them how much money they're worth, and can afford to gamble their money. I agree. Um, Look, if you're a millionaire, you can afford to gamble more money. If you're not a millionaire, you can't afford to gamble money. It's you're an adult. It's your responsibility on how to manage and invest your money. And there's nothing wrong with trading shitcoins. Look, if Da Vinci or Carl ever start their own shitcoin, I will not be hanging out with them anymore. But they don't have their own shitcoin. They just trade that stuff to make more money. And they don't do videos telling you about how great so and so coin is. If they say it, it's from a trade. Like, I look at shit coins myself. I look at the price of Ethereum. I look at the price of, Litecoin, Doge. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with trading shit coins. It's whether you promote them as a better version of Bitcoin is the problem. So I don't know. I, I don't see them doing anything scammy, and I really like hanging out with those guys. They're a lot of fun. Well, if Da Vinci has his own shitcoin, what is it called? What's the name of his coin? I did not know he had a coin. Really? Da Vinci has his own shitcoin? I didn't even know that. It shows you how much I pay attention to shitcoins. What the hell? What does it do? I've never even heard of DJ15. I had no idea he had a Bitcoin. I had no idea he had a shitcoin. What is its purpose? I'll ask him about it next time I see him. But I'm at the airport, so I'm not going to see him for a while. If you really don't understand what Bitcoin does, then you have absolutely no idea what the crypto space is. The person that doesn't understand what Bitcoin does is the person lining up, to get 3 vaccines. I am going to Mexico, but I don't really want to say where in Mexico I'm going. It's a little bit risky. I'm going to Mexico after Miami. Oh yeah, the monthly candle just closed. We can look at the monthly chart. I actually got to go board my plane in a few minutes. Yeah, that's a bad looking candle on the close. So that's the comment. That's a bad candle. No, it's call to prayer, guys. No, I'm not going to Europe anytime soon. They're not so. Europe, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Southeast Asia. I mean, they're treating their people like North Korea. They're not allowed to leave. They're not allowed to enter. Like, is Dubai restrictive? The only restriction in Dubai is the mask. You have to wear the mask everywhere. That's the only restriction. But all the businesses are open because in Dubai, every business is essential, not decided upon by some bureaucrat if your business is or isn't essential. And but now that the United States, every business is open and there's no more masks, and Mexico, every business is open and there's no masks. Until Dubai gets rid of the masks, USA and Mexico is the place to be. Yes, it's called to prayer, guys. I'm at the Dubai airport. I already said I'm never going to Canada for as long as I live. I don't know. I may break that promise, but like the last place I ever want to spend my money any is Canada. Hey, you voted for a communist, you got it. You got your communist empire. Not allowed to leave the country or come back. Have fun, enjoy. Hope it stays that way for the next 40 years. When you vote these people in, when you vote tyrants in, they're gonna act like tyrants. Guys, it's 4 in the morning. I'm not depressed, I'm tired. Go home, Tone. I'm going home. It takes 15 hours to get there. I'm at the airport. All right, guys. Yeah, staying at Kim.com's house was fun for a few days, but I couldn't convince him that Bitcoin is the future, and he decided to shill Bcash. So you see, there's a big difference. Like Kim.com is actually shilling Bcash as the best cryptocurrency. These trader YouTube guys, they don't tell you that a certain coin is better than Bitcoin. It's just another trade. All right, guys. I'm calling it a night. I'm going to get on my flight and I'm going to try and get some sleep. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all. Oh, wait, I forgot to promote my stuff. Screw it. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Buy the purchase the MRI if you're interested in trading it. That's my shilling. And it's over. Bye, guys.